So, anyone been watching the Women's Euros?
Sort of.
I've been watching the England ones.
Yeah,
It's I quite like. I like the women's major tournaments. I've never actually been to a women's match, but
one.
I have.
have you?
Yeah, I've been to an FA Cup fight. It was terrible.
Well, the Man City West Ham one.
No, I went to one against. It was at Upton Park, and we got given tickets for being Newham residents. So that's a while ago. And it was at Wembley and someone else, Arsenal maybe, and it was fucking shit. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Long time ago. That
Long time ago.
It's got better now.
Before professional teams and all that, I think they were still all amateurs then. But the quality has improved. I will say that, and I don't want to diss it, but it's got a long way to go.
I agree. I think the women's game is about 20 years behind the current men's game.
I think longer than that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
There's not much.
But you still got teams making tournaments that aren't professional. Northern Ireland aren't professional. You got like an old Doris that goes and works in a salon. She's playing in the Euros.
Yeah, I know, man, but I think
they're making tournaments, Dom.
Yeah, but there's less teams as well, isn't there? There's less national teams.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't say it's 20 years.
I'm not saying it's the same.
You can't say it's 20 years behind when every nation hasn't got a team.
When I say 20 years, I sort of mean commercial wise. I think there's not the money for it. There's not the crowds for it. I mean, this is a tournament semi-final. And it's been played at Bramall Lane, Sheffield United, which is about 20-odd thousand capacity. Like the men's Euros last year was at Wembley. Right, I know the finals at Wembley, and that's sold out already. They're getting the crowds in, but it's growing though because some of these teams play at like academy stadiums, and like West Ham girls play at Dagenham Redbridge. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Occasional big games they play at the London Stadium.
I think in the last 6 years, the West Ham team's gone from sort of an amateur sort of Sunday league side into the proper.
My second cousin used to play for West Ham girls when they were like a semi-professional one.
Yeah. And
then she played for Charlton women, and they're in like the women's equivalent of the Championship now. They play at VCD's ground in like Bexley Heath.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's getting there, man.
But it's not just football though. I've been watching the dance the weekend at the Winter Garden, and they had the first women's like version of the tournament. I know there was less players, but the winner got 200 grand for winning it. Michael Van Gerwen did, and Farron Sherrick got 10 grand. So when you look at it like you're saying, commercial, fair play to West Ham. Like you said, the season tickets have been 50 quid for the women at home, but I think they're slowly getting the crowd.
It's the equal pay debate for everything as well. Like there are some teams, countries now that are agreeing to it that American are equal pay. So the American women are getting paid the same as the men. I think the Finland as well. The Canada men's team went on strike to make sure the women's team got paid equally. And Canada men's have just made their first World Cup since '86. Bearing in mind the Canada women, they're actually quite good. They've played in a lot of major tournaments compared to the men's team in recent times.